Alright, so in this video, we're going to talk about the Help tab and how to navigate it. You have your achievements and all these types of things right here. All these right here are, you can always type in, let's type in aspect. All these are commands. We're going to go to commands and show you. You type in bracket help. So by far aspect brings up your aspect window. Type bracket help, brings up our help window. So all these are commands you can set hotkeys for. You can set and then turn your hotkeys into buttons or whatever you like. Um, you can just scroll through it. There's a lot of commands that are pretty good. So not all of them I do use or don't use. I use mostly my toggle looting one, which is prevent criminal looting and allow criminal looting. So that one is probably right here is my favorite one. Just in case you want to lose somebody's body, just in case, sometimes it's fun. Might not get away, might get away. So anyway, let's go to achievements. Achievements right here, where you get these points and it goes towards your links or whatever else. So slaying ones are mostly for killing certain types of monsters or going to certain dungeons and killing certain things. Um, animal handling, more for taming, crafting, all the crafting stuff. You get points for using like wood and special materials such as like arcane scrolls and all that kind of stuff. Mastery, so you get this for, let's see, getting certain aspects of tier 10 or let's see, using skill mastery orbs. Whereas I think so these are pretty much just gonna go all account wide. Everything on your account, one account, is shared. This is cool. I didn't know that in the beginning myself. There's a page, so adventuring, mostly just traveling, using camping type stuff. Luxury, this is stuff that pretty much includes spending money. We have this page 2 right here. Seafaring, this is all going to be stuff you accomplish on the sea. Gathering, obviously, I haven't done much of that. Vices, stealing stuff, or in the faction. This is going to be, well, like, obviously not very far in there. Earn guild point rewards, doing all these kind of things. And I'm telling you, so right over you again. Let's continue. Arena, you can do, get points for doing all this kind of stuff as well. Um, Societies, you get those for doing different types of societies for different jobs, different type of stuff. Um, just go to spend points, and you can see what you get with your points. Emote deeds. I guess we're saving, so all this kind of stuff. I would not use my points on that. I would use my points on. Let's get to it. Bam, gold mastery chain link. This is what we want. We want as many as these things as we can possibly get. They're worth the most money, and it's what that makes your character the strongest. So why wouldn't we want them? So I wouldn't recommend spending your points on anything besides for those. Constantly just build your points up to 600. They're worth 2 to 3 mil each. If you don't want those, then sell them. If you want them to make your character really, really strong, then put them on your character. They go on your character's mastery chain, which is right here. Double click it. You can see your bonuses, and you really want to have that link, those links open, and making your character stronger. Let's see, we could go back over to societies for the week. You click on your jobs, boom. It tells you what jobs you have, how many points you have, you spend your points. It's the same pretty much menu. You got aspect mastery. This is going to be just your basic aspect menu. I made a command for it, so if I go over here, go to my options, bring it over here more, macros. Where do we have it at? Aspect. Boom. So I made it some random hotkey that I don't really plan on using. I made it say all you guys do is click on say and then type in bracket aspect, apply, and you can also create a macro button. We'll do that, and it's boom. You see aspect right here. So every time I double click this, it opens my aspect menu. It makes it a lot easier than having to go to help every time and doing it manually. Especially since if I die a lot. Skill mastery, you see, it shows you all of your max skill caps for all of your skills. If you have plus 20 in those, you'll see that. Please, I don't know, just verify this that these are not account wide. It's only for one character. One thing you can also do is try to attain epic skill scrolls. That is +1 to every single skill. It could be cheaper than buying every single one, which is probably I'm gonna end up spending quadruple the money I should have if I would have done it the correct way. Battle, this is similar to the thing, similar to the guild menu. This pretty much brings up the guild menu actually. Um, it's just the same stuff I explained in the other video. I skipped echoes. Echoes right here. Um, as you can see, I have a couple echoes. I have one with description. This is my summoner. I have one with a poisoner. So he has taste ID, necro, eval, mage, med, spirit. My next one I have, as I'm working on, is my tamer. Not all the way done, but getting close. You can make certain echoes and more echoes by either spending gold or skill scrolls. I recommend doing the skill scroll way. So my next one's gonna cost me 300. Your first one's 100. Your second one's 200. Third one's 300. Fourth one's gonna be 400. It just continuously goes like that. Like 300 scrolls or a million gold or doubloons. Let's see, customizations. You go in here, say you want to change a character, but you get extra gold to spend. You can spend gold, doubloons, and I think probably the coolest things I would get out of this would be, let's get to it. Jack and Jill. These things are cool. We just talked about echoes, how you could have several different character or builds on one character. These cut down the cooldown. So these two together, so for 5 mil, you have an hour cooldown between switching your echoes, which is really cool because normally it's 12 hours. Buy one reduces to 6, buy another reduces to 1 hour. Good thing. The rest of this stuff, I mean, you can go through it, but I just don't consider it worth your gold. Emotes, if you have emotes, you go in here and I guess you. I'm not really sure what the hell it even does since I don't have any. Spell hues. I'm trying to get all the white. I'm trying to get a white flame strike. So you go in here and see. I have a bunch of magic arrow. Boom. So this is a standard. I click down and it's air aspect, and you can do that with all of them. Let's see. I have a couple here, I guess. So cunning. I can do air, standard, or wilderness. So you switch through it, and you can see it's pretty. It's pretty. Oh, I don't have a macro for cunning anymore. Where's another one? Protection. So normal, it's pretty quickly updated. So if I click normal right here, boom, you see it. We'll do Earth aspect, it changes pretty quickly, and then Shadow Spire. After the help menu, close that. We'll go to titles. Titles, you can select, so if you want to show skills in your paper doll. Boom, hit P. Nope, no skills anymore. So show your achievement title. That's above your head. What's mine say? Legendary triggered. So that's what that is. Lord Lady, and then this is mostly just your GM skills or 120 skills you go through and have displayed in your profile. These are all the titles you earned for through doing events that we came through earlier. Your your achievements, I believe, yeah. So the achievements are what give you titles. Let's see, some of them are just for like eating food, some of them are for crafting, some are for killing certain dungeons. You can go to certain dungeons if you like a certain dungeon, you hunt a lot in there. You'll probably end up getting a certain title for hunting in that dungeon. Let's go to commonality. This is cool. You can also just click on your character right here, and you consider sins. It's the same menu. It says how many murder counts you have, murder fees, and what it's going to do to K next. Why I like this menu is because you can do this button, preview resurrection, anywhere you are, and see the balance in your bank account, which is really handy. Hunger. I guess I don't really use this because I just taste ID myself if I need to. It just tells you if you have food certification and swing speed bonuses and your mana regen bonus. Atlas, don't really use this. I don't think I've really ever used this, so I could probably hardly tell you how this works. Commands, we went through that. Player stats. This is cool. One thing I really like that I learned. Say if I'm hunting, or let's just kind of like see if I have anything for instance. See how this is unidentified? Watch this. Watch this. I just took my good book out of my hand. Watch this now. Boom. Surpassingly potent. I didn't ID it, but I know what it is because, we found a little glitch, I guess. So that's cool if you're just hunting and you're like, want to see what you got before identifying it. You can do that with your armor too. So you just, take a piece of armor off. Let's say we do it right now. Take this top off, go to equipment, and boom, we have a guardian plate mail chest. So you don't have to you don't need to carry an ID wand for every single thing. You can easily just type in. I think it's just, what is it? Stats. Yeah, it's type in bracket stats. I can make a hotkey for I want to, and never have to identify anything for the rest of the time. Um, let's go to followers. This usually tells you all your follower information. This is a this is good for melee. So your modifiers and all your stuff right here. So some of mage, mine spells. We'll see my damage for 0, all this stuff. Make sure I go to Flame Strike because that's what I'm casting most of the time is Flame Strike. You get all types of bonuses for certain things. 25% for bonus eval. My spell book, since it's rune, it gives me that rune gives me 5% spell damage. the my aspect's a high level, so let's go to aspect, and it says I have a 21% mana refund chance right there, and that reflects it right there. A spell Fochi, those are well, we have them buried normally, so I've been hopefully not. There it is. These right here, that's a spell Fochi, and they're made from 2 cores and 1 extract, I think. And it gives you 10 spell damage, which is pretty good. And I thought there was something else. Oh yeah, 25% aspect special chance. That's pretty good, I'd say. Spirit Speakings gave me a bonus charge spell chance, mana refund chance from the spell book. Since exceedingly, it's giving me 20%. 21% mana refund chance is reflected right here, like I said. And then our overall aspect special chance is 18.75%. Not sure if that's super good or not. My aspect damage right here is almost 1700. So every time I have my aspect proc go off, that's how much damage I know it's doing. If it's several monsters around, it's going to be divided amongst all the monsters. And since I'm a scribe and I use Flame Strike's rules, my damage is kind of significant. I click this, I see the damage, kind of significantly is increased, as you can see. So my Flame Strikes usually hit for anywhere from 600 to, I mean, the largest one I've had is over 3,000. Barding, so I'm not really sure how this works. Don't do barding a whole lot, but you can definitely see bard stats here. Damage tracker. This is cool. If you're just simply trying out a new template or different pets or try different spells, different things out, so you just do reset, boom. You can check what you wanted to try. If you just want to track your melee damage or your follower damage, hit start, tell you gold per minute, gold per hour, maybe try a different route. You're hunting in, you want to see how much gold you can get in the hour, that kind of stuff. Server rankings is cool. Every season, I forget how many days it is, like 3, 4 months, something like that. You can see the current season ranking and the lifetime rankings. You can hit show my ranking, boom, really far behind. um, and you can go through the category pages in the bottom. There's a lot of different categories. I think if you get number 1 in any category, you get a special reward. I'm not sure what it is. Haven't got that myself. I just don't have the grind in me like everybody else does, I suppose. Then page 17 is our guild, and it shows show my guild ranking. We're not ranked yet because we just started the guild. Um, these guys have been around. Probably these guys, all these top guys have been around since the service began. So they're pretty established and have a lot of players, and a lot of older players that have everything in the game already. Back to this.